Little gratitude vlog. Thankful for my family, what I remember of them. Thankful for my car. I set up this watch thing where I was like, I want you to tell me when a car is for sale for under $3,000. It was $3,000 or less. That watch thing has been up for a long time, and it has like one hit a month, barely. So I got my car. My car Blue Book is about $9,000. I got it for 4,000. Um, and all I had to do is replace the mounts, and now it runs amazing. I replaced all three mounts, and now it runs really good. Um, it's a little dinged up, but it's a cargo van. It's like supposed to be used anyway. It looks really, actually, I like it because it's like humble looking. Does it look cool? Not at all. The opposite of cool. But it kind of like, it's not going to attract unwanted attention, I feel like. Those Sprinter vans are way too nice. I really don't trust them. What do you do to really be able to afford a $250,000 setup? That's insane. Um, my setup costs 4,000, and it's close to being done. All I need to do is put a battery and solar system in there. That's it. Everything else is all strapped down, magnets. See, when you put the wood on there, you lose a magnetic surface. You can easily have all your stuff stored above your head, right? Especially on a tall ceiling. So that's what I think. Um, I'm definitely grateful that I was able to get a nice car like that. Man, nothing, no hits for 3,000. Like, and I just got a hit for it. I haven't deleted it yet. And it was like someone selling a car for $1, which doesn't mean $1. It just means they're trying to bypass somebody's filter. Um, yeah. So if it's impossible to find a vehicle for $3,000, me getting it for 4, something I want and like, it's freaking awesome. I don't mind having a 4-cylinder. It's easy to fix. It's one of the cheapest fixes out there. A big open 4-cylinder. I am strong enough to lift all the engine parts myself, right? So, yeah, I'm happy. My last vehicle was a 2000 and then a 2003. So to have a 2013, a good deal. 2013 without paying that much more. My 2003, I paid like $3,000 for. So yeah, I got an awesome deal. And what's cool about it is I get to sit here and paid rent. I get to sit here and pay rent until I leave, and I get to like upgrade it and fix stuff with the comfort of a mailing address, which is really cool. So yeah, it's getting the full upgrade. A lot of stuff. Um, Planning on taking care of it. I'm planning on living in it until I get a house. So whenever that happens. Um, yeah, for work, if I could do it over again, see, one of the reasons I had to go military was circumcision. I had to look at dicks. I did. I just had to know what other dudes had because they'd done something to me, right? Um, I have so many enemies who laugh at that, but I don't know where you're laughing from. It's not like you live on another planet. You have the same government I do. They have they're just not smart. People who don't see circumcision as a problem are unintelligent. They just don't know what time it is. Um, yeah, I went to the military. I would have loved to have like followed the money, get a high paying job and just do that and then retire early or whatever. I would have loved to have done that. Work and then invest, and so I can live off. What you do is you live off your dividends. You put a ton of money in stable stocks that pay dividends, and then you get paid based on the money you have invested. You just need to put in to the point that you're making like $4,000 or $5,000 a month, and then you live free the rest of your life. And then all your extra money you can reinvest. That's what Warren Buffett did. Yeah, get the dividends to pay you. But anyway, I didn't do that. I knew I either had to become a urologist, I had to go to prison, or I had to go into the military. I deliberately didn't choose the Air Force because I knew they wouldn't be able to see what dudes look like. I had to know. There's what the government tells you, and then there's the reality, right? And the reality was different than what the government said. So yeah, my swing with the whole like, there's a secret government and they're pedophiles, they lied to cut your dicks off. The only people who would pretend to be God to cut off male baby dicks is a pedophile, somebody who wants all the girls better be virgins for them, which was a huge deal. So yes, I missed out on my life of a big money path. I didn't get the huge payday a lot of people get. I can't do anything that most people can do, like buy a house or have a nice car, even owning like diamonds and gold. I don't do any of that. But what I do know is I know what's in people's pants, and I know what the fucking government lied about and why. And so I became their nightmare by knowing. Most people go, don't look, do look. Who the fuck cares? So I know what they're hiding with closed laws and shame, right? Which was more valuable, I think, to everyone than if I had just followed the money, right? I know their dirty secret. It just so happened that while I was doing that, I happened to have a security job with people I could talk to, like people who watch comms and stuff like that. I could ask them, hey, whistleblower, what do you want to share with me? I'll tell everyone. What do you want to share with me that you think I don't know, that you feel fine sharing because it's illegal or wrong? And it was that they're all pedophiles. This was years and years and years before Pedo Island, Jeffrey Epstein, became a thing. People knew. I almost got Ghislaine Maxwell. She almost recruited me in Sedona. I almost got recruited by them. So the real government is Super Pedo Island. Always has been. They cut off baby dicks. They like little girls. They fuck you for fun. And that's behind Jesus. That's behind America. That's behind all that shit. That's the reality. And I found that out. I looked for that. I looked for that answer. I didn't know that would be the answer, but that's what came back. I really didn't know what I was looking for. I was like, they did something to me and I have to find out. It was tough. It sucked. I did not have an easy or fun life at all. I hated it, most of it. And it's because of the fucking pedos in the government. That's the way to say it. That's who they are. Right? The real government, not the bullshit you think you voted for. The real fucking government. Your elected officials are cowards. They went up there to get rich, and they don't give a shit how it really works or who it hurts. They don't care at all. So, do I look mad? Oh, I'm furious. So yeah, a part of me wishes I had followed the money, right? Just get a job that pays a lot, do it until you have enough to save, live off dividends. It'd be so easy, but I had to know. I had to know what had happened, and the only way was I had to investigate myself, and I did. That's what I found. So the real government likes sex with virgin girls, and that's the stinking lie. That's the divide. That's the hide. That's the why, right? It's not God and Jesus, and it's not because they believe in freedom. It's because they want to fucking have sex with virgins all the time. And to do that, they need to have the only nice bodies and all their favorites for them, right? That's why the world is the way it is. For real. That information that I just shared with you is better than every lesson in history, and it's better than every lesson in religion or philosophy. What I just shared with you now is more valuable than anything they will tell you. And that's the truth.